Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. So today, here on HJN, let me go ahead and talk some more stuff about music itself. Yeah, I've already talked like really small bits about music itself, the art of this lifestyle that most of us have, but I feel like that I should address it in general. So it's about time that I pretty much got to that point. So, right now, music itself, the way that it's going right now, I'm not really certain about it. Anything that's popular today, it doesn't really seem to have a lot of good potential. Partly for the reason is that, well, it happens to be lacking a few things. If there's three things that I happen to find lacking about most titles in today's time, compared to 20 years ago at least, then proper voice clarity would be one thing. I get that people want to modify it just for show, like they're vocoding it, or they're just simply adjusting the pitch levels, or just making it sound different, but that's not typically what I would go for in any case. So voice clarity is one problem that I happen to encounter most of the time. The second is that, well, sound quality in general. If you've seen an earlier episode of mine of HGN where I've talked about sound quality, then, well, I feel like that it's certain that by now people should at least get to know the fact that in the decades that have been passing since the immense evolution of technology has been taking place, it almost seems like we're de-evolving now compared to in 1998. That would have been a time where it would have sounded way better. I'm not kidding. It would have sounded way better in 1998 than it would have today. I mean, what kind of technology are we using? Are we using $3 pieces of equipment? $3 pieces or $3,000? That's what I like to know for the first part. And if there's one more thing that I happen to find, it's the fact that controversy surrounding certain genres are going way beyond the line that needs to be crossed. Way beyond that. Of course, throughout most of the time that I have been talking about music, lots of people have been coming forward telling me that three genres happen to be better than everything else today: rap, country, and metal. And to that of which I just simply retort, why do people just think that? Because for one, metal hasn't even been around for 30 years, and rap has been around slightly longer, and I get that country's been around for at least 200 years, but the fact is that technological evolution has pretty much given us an opportunity to move on with our lives. So other genres were coming in throughout the 20th century with such genres out there like doo-wop, bubblegum, rock and roll, which, let me go ahead and clarify the fact that rock and roll has never died. It's still here to this very day. You could still find albums on it. They just happen to simplify it, just calling it rock without the end roll. And to that, I still have no idea why that is. But the main problem is that people are always telling me, and they're always telling a lot of other people too, that rap, metal, and country will be the best genres in history. That couldn't possibly be true because of the fact that we've had genres around for way longer, like pop, EDM, dubstep, and tons of others. It's just going to the point where I'm in a huge state of depression for that, because not only has it been annoying to just hear some pretty unnecessary info, but the fact is that top 10 lists or top lists in general about music, they most of the time they don't even rank metal, rap, or country at the number one spot of their lists. They don't do that most of the time. So the majority is that other genres are better, depending on the top 10 list you're looking up. And I've looked up dozens of them throughout the last month or so. And what have I been seeing? I want you to take a wild guess. If there are 5 other genres that are way better, then, well, here it is. EDM, electronic, rock, drum and bass, and who could forget, good old dubstep. Now let me just tell you this. How come we no longer have dubstep? And the fact is that it's been 10 years since dubstep was pretty much at a prominent state. And I guess I may not get much answers to that. But the truth is that 3 genres that most people like nowadays, they're not the best in history. And they won't be. I know that for sure because the majority of us that happen to go on YouTube for the most part to look at some music, we happen to put up such comments out there that we wish we had some of these things back. And I know we can get these things back. That's why I'm going to continue promoting this music by just simply playing it out loud for anyone to hear in the car or whatnot. So I suppose that right there just hopefully solidifies the truth right there. Because I am Honest J. Nowak, and I'd say, let's keep it going. Let's keep all the facts running, and the opinions can just lay to rest right now. So, man, hey, I guess that's enough of my gripes on that part. So, thanks a lot for listening to something that's been going on for more than 6 minutes, going on 7 right now. But now, if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.